Having left the bath, I felt the enticing smell of fried meat.
See? There's no way she could have been there and cooked dinner.
Everything arouses me. Fried meat.
Just walking around the house with a giant boner all the time.
I can't help it. Pork gets me going. It gets my pork going. Sausages with your sausages. It smells out of the hall. It smells out of the hall. Where we had banquet before. Has May decided to repeat it? When did she do that? When you were balls deep inside her. May
I like her new dress.
It is nice. It's not a low-cut top. It just has
A boob hole.
a space in the middle, yeah.
Yeah. Those aren't
It's
terrible.
It's quite high cut, to be fair to it. May and Lynn are sitting at the table. It seems they're playing the card game. You're not done this stupid stuff? Lynn angrily jerked up her head.
You're the idiot here. You just didn't learn how to play it.
Ugh, we chose an army instead of dragons or mages. I thought Lynn wouldn't even speak to me. It's nice I was wrong.
Don't be so upset, Mr. Kang. There are people who dislike table games. However, I still hope you will bear company. I promise. I will even make some losing moves.
A little?
Question mark. How does this fit into the story? I don't get it.
I sat at the table in front of Lynn. She specially looked away all the time.
I mean, we
It
did
doesn't
just go
matter.
peep at her.
Well, now we can now with that dress. It doesn't matter if you make some losing moves. We've had an eventful day today, so I would like to relax and drink.
When do you stop? Did army life turn you into an alcoholic?
Alcohol lets warm yourself up and relax, and also it helps not to think about what's going next. May winked at gloomy Lynn.
Don't worry, Lady Lynn. I will give you some credits.
The hostess poured the wine. Lynn snorted and skeptically twisted a cup in her hands. Having gulped rough and a little bit sweet liquid, I nodded in satisfaction. Now we can start your game, the one I have lost beforehand. May laughed.
Cheers. Let's bottom up for this.
Put your ass in the air. Sorry.
Wow. Wow.
It's a great song, okay?
This has been a very interesting and eye-opening video. When May started pouring wine a second time, I became alerted. Am I mistaken, or is there something that makes sounds outside the house?
It's just Shan at the door scratching. Let me in.
I came to the window and looked outside. There were only dark shades of trees and a light full moon.
And smears.
Also smears. She's marked a territory and peed on the doorframe. Also, the moon lit the silver hairs, which came out among those furs. May, I see Shan. What does she want?
Dear God.
The hostess took a card deck out of her bosom.
Don't worry about her, Mr. Kang. When there are no guests, my life is boring. I can hardly imagine what the life of a beastkin might look like. And she's living in the woods, far away from the blessings of civilization. Most likely she was eavesdropping on our conversation. Was she, Miss Shan?
The ears of the she-wolf shook. Is she really able to hear when she's so far?
Terrible. What a Nope. What a tactlessness.
No. What a tactlessness. That's better.
Tactlessness.
You are such a tactless.
How could I?
I assume she's interested in what we're doing here. It is more interesting than howling at the moon, right, Miss Shan?
I thought earlier May was afraid of Shan, but maybe it's quite the other way. She's quite impudently speaks. About the she-wolf, alright, knowing she's eavesdropping on her. And how long has she been doing it?
From time to time, I feel her presence. However, Shan often comes alone.
And does she never enter your house?
Only when she has real necessity. Well, if I need something, I have to walk to their place myself.
Well, she would hardly understand people with their developments. May is confused, having twisted her curl.
It slightly differs. They're just united with the nature.
And that is also called wildness and barbarianism. Let's keep playing and ignoring her. Kang will risk his health because of her.
Is Lynn worried about me? That is pleasant. I came back to the table and stretched for another cup of wine. Okay, just back to the bedroom?
I guess so.
This time, the banquet didn't lead us to the unconscious state. Having lost to May approximately 10 times, I went to bed.
Good for us.
Having woken after yesterday's matters, I found out I didn't have such a terrible headache as I had last time. Did May do her best? Will we find out next time? Who will get a blowjob in the future? Will it be May?
Finally reveals her dick to us.
Oh god.
Next time
That'd be a
on
dick
Treasures
move.
of a Blizzard.
Having woken after yesterday's matters, I found out I didn't have such a terrible headache as I had last time. Did May do her best? I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Walking around the house, I found Lynn. Please, I beg you, don't tell me she began washing clothes again! Exclamation mark ellipsis. I went to the river, where I found Lynn previously.
She's just drowning face up like dead.
This time, the underwear's washing her.
Oh.
This time, however, she was busy with quite different stuff. Is there a wooden bowl in her hands? I came closer. What are you doing?
Naked.
I am doing naked. Lynn turned to me, having heard the sound of my voice. There was a melancholy flickering in her eyes.
Oh, is that you, pervert?
She sighed and put the plate aside.
Do you remember us playing with May yesterday, and I lost again? We played for money.
Stop. What? Why did you play for money? Lynn looked aside, blushing.
I thought I could win that time. I almost found her tactics, but it happened. My father will cover all expenses.
Yes, but there isn't your father nearby, and our budgets are restricted too. How much did you lose?
You don't restrict yourself much when it comes to alcohol. Approximately half of what we have.
I gave a whistle. It comes then if we stay here longer you will lose all the money, right?
No! Moreover, May's shared a way on how to get money. However, she laughed when she offered that.
Is it prostitution? And what is the way? Lynn showed the wooden plate. There was something sparkling inside it. So let me guess, you're about to pan out in this miserable stream, right? Are you serious? Panning for gold.
Yeah. I've always wanted to try doing that. It sounds like fun.
At Legoland in the UK, you could do it as a kid, and they'd like have little fake gold pieces.
Oh, that's cute.
I also got my driver's license there.
At Legoland.
Yeah, I don't think it's legal now. Lynn took several gold coins out of her pocket and offered them to me.
Isn't it much, is it?
She is so ha-a-appy.
Ha-a-appy.
Ha-a-appy. It seems like she likes the process of getting gold more than its quantity. Besides, there's no par value even for the tiniest coin. It would be wise to stop playing. Lynn sulked and put the golden sand away from me.
Wouldn't you mind helping me?
Really? Help? With that gold? I told you there's no use doing so. I really like Lynn's dress still.
Yeah, I do too. It's very pretty.
At least, I don't think it's worth doing it in this place. Probably in the riverbend, there may be more gold.
Then just don't bother me.
Lynn kept wasting her time. Probably I should go and look for a suitable place for her, eh? I have nothing to do anyway. Maybe I will be able to see something great for the friend of my childhood.
With as much as they say A, I choose to believe that they're Canadians.
I didn't want to say anything since you're Canadian, and I didn't want to come across racist, but...
I
yes.
I don't count that as racist. We do say A quite a lot.
Well, it's the equivalent of people saying that the British love their tea, so...
And crumpets.
And And that is completely true for both of them. Having gone farther, I've noticed that the flow of the river grew faster. Probably it's the right place to show to Lynn. Also, I found the walls footprints near the river bend, as an aside. Now, do we go and have sex with Shen, or do we ignore them?